What's going on, everybody? It is about time to get started here with our 24-hour run. I'm going to finish setting up just a few little things here, and then we're going to get going. Let's go ahead and launch Palworld and get into it. Get our time tracking going. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, Rooster, handheld fan. Welcome, everybody. Let's go ahead and open our splits here. I did make splits for this one. Will they ever be used again? I don't know. This is likely a one-time thing, especially if the next update adds more pals, which there's a very high likelihood of that, meaning it's gonna get even worse. I'm gonna go ahead and double check my sound sounds okay to me. But I am way behind on my... Welcome in. Hello, Rooster, handheld fan. Welcome in. Okay, I think that sounds alright. Hopefully that sounds good. If you guys notice things throughout the run, this run is long enough where I'm not too worried about taking a couple of minutes potentially to stop and fix something. This is going to be a gauntlet. So let me make sure it has Palworld as, oh my gosh, world. I can't spell. In the description there. All right, cool. Welcome, 24 hours, Palworld speedrun. I'm going to do one last refresh on this. It looks like the Glitchless category is winning out. So that's the one we're going to do. Here we are. We can get rid of all these extra saves. Just make sure that we have plenty of ease of access to all of this. And we can get rid of our default casual practice. Well, it was not a practice run, level 50, but we were using it for practice. And that leaves me with very little. So once we do this, we are going to go ahead and get started. And see how quickly we can potentially do this whole thing, you know? I'm excited. Welcome, Xing Kong. I'm hoping I pronounced that anywhere close to correct. Here we go. Palpedia default casual. We should be all set on our sides over here. Prepared chips for this stream? Let's go. I have a pizza sitting next to me, and we'll eventually get to the point where I can eat. It's built into the run. I made sure I planned some time for that. This is gonna be something. We were stretching, we cleaned out our desk, we made some pizza, because pizza cold is just as good as pizza warm. Here we go. And it started. We're already off to a great start. That was a good respawn on the space bar right there. We've got good movement so far, you know. What can I say? So first things first, we do the traditional talk to this person. I think I decided that I did want to get these chests, so we'll get the chest. It's gonna be something for sure. Yeah. Is it gonna be a good something? I sure hope so. We'll go ahead and add some points into stamina. Now here's some questions I want for you guys. If for some reason in the future, speedrun.com decides to have a glitchless, restricted, and unrestricted, kind of like what we have for the Zoe and Grisbolt, Build Glide would be considered a restricted run, so it would not be glitchless. Now, I know you already voted on your opinions, but would Build Glide, do you think, be considered something that we shouldn't do in this run? I'm interested in your opinions, as right now we're just doing the early game, which I can do pretty well without looking too intently at the screen. And if you have a good opinion on that, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Cool. Already got our first Kativa, so our weight is up. Since it is a 24-hour run, we're not doing something like trying to catch Mammoth right away, which is something I definitely have considered, but yeah, we're not gonna waste the time doing that, I don't think. Oh, what am I doing? 9. Sorry. So here we go. Getting ourselves all set up for the Black Marketeer. Got to go as fast as possible. It'll save my life by going faster now. I won't have to stay awake for quite as long, use my brain for quite as much. So hopefully, go ahead and unlock these. Give ourselves 1 point of work speed. The cat can help. Cold versus hot. Oh, solid. I understand. Cold versus hot pizza. You're not a cold pizza person? I mean, I can get it, but I think they're about equals, to be honest. I know I have some hot takes, though, so maybe this is just another one of them. Shouldn't use it because you can submit 2 categories and have 2 records. Build glide. I'm kind of thinking the same. It does make movement around the game way harder, especially towards the mid to late game, but I'm thinking it might just be something we forego entirely and just have a true glitchless run. And I think that's what a lot of people would like to see anyway, where we aren't doing anything too different from what a normal player might do. Granted, we're doing it to a high skill degree, and I'm quite certain that Black Marketeer hanging is not considered a glitch. If it is, that's really disappointing, because we're doing that. No way we're not doing that. Okay, should have... Direwolf, my favorite mount. For the majority of the game, yeah, I'd say it is. Work speed, technology, we need the hanging trap. And get this started. Put you out. Go ahead and unlock this while we're here and ready. Should be able to make the sphere. Excellent. Oops. Got him. Good poke. Since this is a much longer run, I think we go ahead and start with the base up here. Maybe a little different than some of our past runs, past practices, but I think it's probably for the best. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to rotate it first, so that it's something like this. That looks like that's not quite in the base yet, so we do that. Marketeer hanging is the expected usage. I think so too. So we're going to build this base for a long run. It's not going to get us the fastest Black Marketeer kills, but I think it's still going to be as good as it can. Captain Hit 9, welcome in. You caught a live stream. You've got a long time to catch this live stream, I tell you what. You're going to have the next approximately 24 hours to catch this live stream. So if you happen to go to sleep at that time, you've got a good chance of catching another one, as we will probably be playing again tomorrow at about this time. So yeah, a lot of time to catch on this particular one. And unfortunately that slowed us down just a little bit. That's all right. We should be fine. You're using the hanging trap as intended, so he just happens to be in the area where you placed it. It's legit. I agree. Yeah. It's been something in the game since the beginning. I don't think anyone truly thinks of it as a glitch. But there we go. 24-hour plan. At the top, you can see that we have some different settings for our run up here, including a Black Marketeer trying to get Rush or Direhowl, or an Ike the Deer pretty early, trying to get nobles so that we can start using them to buy things earlier. And we also want to just go as fast as possible. Once we get farther into the run, we will do a lot of other things. We go ahead and just buy the Battalia, the Nox, and the Killamari. Cool, so Battalia will help us with the base by making it even faster for us. Might as well just catch this Curler Zero while we're right here. keep Petalia from getting hungry. Should probably just go straight into the base, but we're gonna hang around here for just a second. But yeah, we're planning to maybe not completely rush for an Anubis, but something very close to a rush for Anubis, so that we can get ourselves a base up and running much better than we did in our 24-hour run. Actually, we want to just put in Kojiro, I think. Oh, we can put in Petalia too. What am I doing? That's fine. It'll be just a little bit slower. With that, we have everything we need for a shoddy bed. I don't like that location, actually. Put it there. There we go. Shoddy bed. This gives us time to put these over here. Okay, that's that. We need a campfire. Can put it over there. That looks great. Campfire right there is fine. Been having a lot of fun doing random by region hardcore mode. Made it fun to come back to the game. Also, it's been fun watching you break records. Hey, I have played a little bit of random and absolutely loved it. It was, I want to say it was like 10-ish minutes, and I really do plan to get into it, but I was doing those speedruns, and so yeah, we haven't really got into it, and we were trying to hardcore for a while too, so that also stopped us from getting into it. But I'm so glad you're enjoying the speedruns and what we're doing and putting forward, and hopefully you can continue that for some time. I know everything gets old after some time, which is why we do different runs here. You know, we don't constantly just do the same speedrun every time. And this one is a bit one of a more crazy one. We got a V-Guard. We're looking pretty. Okay. We might just buy the Pen King then. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy the Pen King. Make sure I hit him. I'm pretty sure I did, but we wanna make sure. Okay, so our money is going to be a little bit lower than some of the times when we went for Anubis 2, just because we want to go ahead and get both the experience from the pals that we buy, as well as get them into the base so that they can help make things for us and start mining for us and everything. So this should be some of the last trees I need to get for a little bit. But because of Pen King, he actually might be able to get all the stone and things for us, so we might not have to worry about that as much as I was thinking. Oh, we can upgrade the base. And Pen King can go in. V-Guard can go in. You're going to do some lumbering. We've got those guys in there. Okay, we're sitting pretty good. I don't know if I have enough for a berry plantation yet. Let's go ahead and double check. Was that yes? No. Didn't think so. But we're really hoping we run across a Rush Ore or a Dire Howl at some point here in the very near future. Go ahead and grab some of the stone from right here. Learned a few things like the hand view glide, wood farm launch, spy cancel attack. Thanks for that. Oh man, you're welcome. Happy to help out and have the ideas, you know, flow through, help out. One of the reasons why I did this is I thought that it would be pretty informative to start showcasing everything on the YouTube, and because I tried to help out around Reddit a lot sometimes, but sometimes they don't understand because they can't see what I'm doing, and then they'll just like downvote what I say because they don't think that what I'm saying is correct. And then sometimes it's simple enough that everyone understands, but here we are showcasing it on live stream. You guys can take it and use it and hopefully just enjoy, as well as I do try to be relatively entertaining while doing these, not just trying to go as fast as possible, but obviously we do want to go as fast as possible. Poke, buy. Anything else we really want? Noble. Nothing noble. Do we go for another? We'll buy another Battalia. Those are hard to get. We could just let's buy the War Sect. I hate doing that, but 3 lumbering already is gonna be too good, I think. Okay, so I ended up using that Ribbony since it was right there. If we run into a Dire Howl, that'd be a little sad, but doesn't look like that's the case right now. I'm gonna pick up the rest, please. It's alright. We got what we needed, I think. Go ahead and put away any of the food that we've got. We don't need it just yet. We will be respawning ourselves here relatively soon. And we're going to collect berries as we go. I'm convinced Reddit is 50% of AI bots. It wouldn't surprise me. That would not be the first time I've thought something like that myself, you know? Okay, I would rather not do anything too crazy until we have some additional, like a rush ore. Like, I don't want to go around trying to mine and stuff like that, like the Penking is for us right now, until we get the rush ore. So we'll go ahead and make ourselves some armor and things like that. We have enough cloth for this. That's fantastic. I wasn't expecting us to have the cloth outfit just yet, which means we won't die to the cold. Like that a lot. I think it would be faster to respawn him by doing that, yes. But I am not entirely sure. Cool. So, Zing is actually, you're saying to respawn the black marketer by moving the my base over here. I believe it is faster, especially if I have to run over here each time. It's definitely slower to not do this, because we can teleport away, teleport back in. However, this is probably just as fast, and since we're going for a much longer run, we're going to lose like 20 to 30 seconds running back and forth each time, but we're going to not lose the time moving the base and getting ourselves the setup that we actually want for the beginning of the game here. And for later in the game too, so Lunaris is sweet. No other pals other than, oh, we can buy an Alpha Dran. That's a rare one. Let's go ahead and buy that. Okay, now we see the Ike the deer. Can we get over there and catch it in time? I'm thinking we won't have the time to do it. Oops. Make sure all that's away, because we're gonna need some spears for it. Looks like we might actually be okay. But I want to grab a bow so that we can hit them in case they start running away. Honestly, let's just go ahead and make all the spheres. They're right there. It's a good chance. Not miss our shot.
Yeah.
Okay, the base is gonna do a lot of work to these guys, probably. Cool, good hit on that one. Nice hit on that one. Alright, we got them. Let's go. Let's go around grabbing our wood. Oh my gosh, it's one of those where it doesn't let me pick it up. Spam! I should just leave that to the base workers. If I can't pick it up immediately, I should just leave it to them. Okay. Very nice, we got Ike the deer. So our wood production is going to be very good this run. We're going to go ahead and switch out you for an Ike the deer, and for right now, you for an Ike the deer. We do want a ranch so that we can start getting everything, but we don't have anything to put in the ranch. Or, sorry, any stone to make the ranch, I should say. So, here we go. We've got one of those three. We'll go ahead and mark that as done. At least for right now, we're going to try to be as quick as possible, as I imagine we will slow down pretty considerably towards the middle end of this run. On multiple fronts. Plus, we've done this beginning so many times, it's the part that we're practiced at. You could buy another Alpha Dram, but that's a really bad one. I think we just don't. Come on, pals. I should probably just give ourselves just the smallest amount of arrows to catch those fox sparks, and I don't have the ability to make arrows. That's right. And we're gonna want the stone pit and the logging pit, but we don't have anything ready for it. Fox Sparks will just save us some money since we won't have to buy the flame organs. Alright, that worked out really nicely. Go ahead and grab this Lift Monk effigy as the Black Marketeer is almost dead. We can then run over to him and do him one more time. Am I a little fast on it? That's alright. Let's go ahead and make sure we have all our technologies so far, right? Yeah, we're looking good. We're going to want the repair bench at some point. And now he's dead. It's alright. I like trying to get myself looking at him when I roll away like that, because now we're going to spawn looking away from him. So I just do a quick right click to look at him every time I roll away so that we spawn in and look at him. That way I don't have to fix anything, but that's alright. We'll live. Ooh, bad one. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go, dude. A Vanguard too, so our damage is gonna be up for us? Hey! Hang You's nice, Dazzy's nice, you're good. Nothing else was good. Find first on the Dazzy as well, which will be useful. Wish we had caught in something like that earlier, but that's alright. Okay, the only thing we're missing is the Rush Ore. And because of that, we're very low on our stone. Okay, we do have stone over here. How much do we have? Yes, this is essentially what we were doing the practice run for. The Anubis was the starting base of what we would want to do for the rest of this. And it's not necessarily the only way to do it, but I do think going for an Anubis early will just be so beneficial for everything we want to do. We're almost level 9, which will get us the Dire Howl saddle, which will be our main mode of transport for a little bit in the game. Since we are not using any build glide glitch or anything like that, that's going to mean that we have to use him to get around a little bit more. And that will be fine. We're almost done with the relatively boring resource gathering section, but Vanguard Dire Howl streamer luck. Hey, if you've not seen my streamer luck lately, like look no further than when I was doing the Zoe and Grisbolt runs yesterday, and even though I forgot that the build glide was gonna make it not a glitchless run, we had multiple runs where I got legendary spheres from junk piles. It was absolutely disgusting. I never have seen that in my life before. You know, I will have to disagree with you on that one. I think Splatterina is on par, and maybe worse. And I have my reasons, and I know everyone has their reasons for why they think that Splatterina is better with the Nocturnal. But Anubis has 3 mining. The only other way to get 3 mining is to breed a 3 mining pal. And if we're breeding a 3 mining pal, or getting a Digpoise super early, which we do plan to do as well, is to go for an Astagon. And I mean, if you're going for Astagon, you're breeding something anyway, right? So the biggest reason I like Anubis early is he's got that mining. There's a good chance that if I want something made, I'm just not going to stay awake at night. I'm going to go to sleep, let Anubis build it, and then I'm going to come back and it's going to be built, and I placed that fire terribly. Let's not die, though, by contraband. Nothing I really want here, but we're going to go ahead and grab a Dinosaur. That's a rarish one, and another B-Guard. And we need, like, one more capture, and then we should be pretty much on level 9, so we can get the Dire Howl saddle, and then we'll start cooking. I should have used something else other than this.
Ha! Yeah!
Will that get us 9? Not quite. I don't have any more. Okay, but what we do want to do is stone pit. Log. Ooh, don't have enough for the logging site. That's a bummer. Go ahead and put this down. Go ahead and make just one more set of arrows so we can potentially catch another pal. So we can get started on what we want. Actually, we're going to need a little bit more than that. So let's go grab the palladium. I wasn't thinking about that. That's a little bit of a bummer. It's okay. We're going to live. But to put my entire thoughts into one quick segment there about Splatterina. Splatterina is an incredibly great pal since you can let them be naturally nocturnal. But since Anubis has that mining, the number of times I end up coming back to a base and they've finished up all their handiwork, Splatterina would just be standing around, handing around, while Anubis would be continuing to work the mines. And since that's what he would be doing... Oh, I did not think we were going to crit that second one. There we go. That should be what we need right there. Level 9, we can now start on our Anubis. Nice texturing on this guy right here. Wow. Yeah, since Anubis will work the mines while we are away, I think it just makes sense to have him in the base. Even at a 20%-ish less work efficiency. And then I also disagree with everybody's opinion on the best pals, but I'm gonna... best passives, not best pals, best passives for working. But I'll save that for myself. Okay. It's actually gonna just be faster to respawn it again. That's such a long run at this early stage of the game. I think it's more than 10 seconds worth of running. Oh, Cole, I totally missed your message. I'm so sorry about that. You were just watching another stream and found this one? Awesome. Awesome. Well, hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully I don't miss your next message so I can actually interact with you a little bit more. Did I not hit this? I unrendered him? Wait, I didn't need to log out and log back in to do this one. Oh, was the fire placed off to the side too much? Ah, that's a bummer. I think that's what happened, actually. I don't think I placed the fire properly, and I don't think he was burning. That is unfortunate. We make mistakes, too. Everyone makes mistakes, right? Okay. Probably just buy the OK Petalia. A Tombat. Bottomless stomach sucks, but it's a Tombat. Fairly uncommon at night, or I should just say not the most common at night, and that's another 2 mining pal that we can have for the base for right now to just get everything going for us. Nice job, guys. Okay, because we've done that, we can make the Pelgear Workbench, Linares. Planning to breed most of the Palpedia or catching? We will do about half and half. So... unfortunately, the Palpedia is a lot, and the Faybreak pals are probably mostly going to be bred. Because moving around on that island is torture. A good number of the Sakurajima pals will probably be bred, as those pals are just higher level. As for Desert, Volcano, and the Ice Biome, pretty good chance that we will... go around and catch most of those pals. So right now, it's nighttime. I think we go ahead and sleep this first night, as much as it would be nice to catch a Tombat, I think it makes more sense to let this base continue to work since we bought some pretty decent base pals to get the base working. We want that Statue of Power now. I don't have more Palladium. That is also fine. So let's see. We don't need the Killamori for right now, unless that had something I wanted. I've not seen another one off the top of my head. No. Okay. Let's go ahead and let them build the ranch. Ranch is going to come over here. Let's go ahead and prepare for... We need more of that. Of course we do. Let's go ahead and just place this right there. That's fine. The Statue of Power is coming. We've got everything else. And we will get more later. We do need to place more beds down so our pals aren't sad, but we can get to that in a little bit. Go ahead and hang this guy, I think, one more time. We really would like some nobles or some more fine furs to make buying pals and buying items much cheaper, meaning that this would be even more effective if we were to do this particular setup where we continue to buy pals. It just becomes more efficient the more that we are able to buy from him from cheaply. So, Noble, that's coming with us. Do we bother with the Nocturnal? I don't think we do. Okay, so we've done that. We could buy the Sweepas, and at long last, Rush Ore. Thank goodness we had one sphere left. Woo! Let's go! Now, the problem is we don't have any of the Palladium. We haven't had the guy come to the base, so we can't buy anything off of him yet still. Which is a bit of a bummer. Fine Furs, you're our logging foreman. You're the Noble. There we go. We're going to want that on sooner rather than later. We'll just go ahead and sacrifice the weight, I think. Okay. Let's grab just a little bit more Palladium, and then we should be able to continue forward. But yes, so we'll catch most of the early game pals into the mid-game-ish pals. Oh, I didn't fix my pickaxe. It's alright, we needed, what, 6? Too late now to... We've got 6 on us, oh gosh, so I don't know if that was the right number or not. Let's go ahead and break it. There we go. Now we definitely have enough for the Rush Ore, and we're good to go. Okay. Go ahead and... I didn't build the Statue of Power? I thought I placed that down. Whoops. Oh, not gonna place that down yet. Okay. Technology, we want the Rush Ore saddle and the Rush Ore. And since we have Lunaris, it's gonna be super quick. Let Lunaris make that while we run over, and it should be almost done by the time we are over here, which is crazy. Almost. But not exact. Okay, I think with that, we go ahead and start our movement over to the small settlement. Let's go ahead and grab the leather from you. Pork and leather. Ham bones. Might as well. Cool, looks like Patalia probably just finished that up for us. Yes, it did finish that up for us. So now we've got everything we need. And we do have enough for a Statue of Power. Wow, look at that. Is that Direhowl jump a keyboard-only trick? I don't believe so. It is, once the Direhowl starts moving forward, you press forward on your key, or jump on your keyboard, and whatever you are using to play. And it should give you that, that movement forward, as anytime you preserve momentum, it works. Now, if you're running uphill, it won't work. So I can try right now. And it just doesn't work. But now that there's a big empty space right there, we're launched ourselves a little too far. But I think you get the idea. As long as you're in the air when the forward momentum starts, you're able to go much, much farther. Which is really, really fun and really, really cool. Can we go up that? We can't. Okay. I don't think we worry about those Palladium nodes. They're a little bit more annoying to get than I was hoping. Oh, this Wandering Merchant, I don't want to try and catch right now. But we do want some Palladium. Anything else I want from you right now? I don't think so. We should get one that comes to our base. And once we get one that comes to our base, we won't have to worry about the guards or anything like that. But now we have some palladium to work with without needing to go and do anything too crazy. Good luck. Oops, I didn't need to do that. We want to go right here. We don't need to buy any pals from him either because we've actually already got everything we need. Cool. Ring of Mercy. First thing we buy. Then we go ahead and make sure we have some venom glands for a venom bow. We should be okay on that, but we're going to buy more anyway. We don't need any of those. We've got what we need. Let's buy some more wool just in case. Let's buy some chickpea so we can potentially start making chickpea saute. Let's go ahead and buy just a little bit of wheat. And we need the wheat seeds. Let's go ahead and buy 6. Let's go ahead and buy eggs. We want, I don't know, 40, 50. Do the same quantity of milk. Let's go ahead and buy arrows. I lied. Let's buy just a couple of arrows. We don't need many. It's cheap, but we don't want to waste. The rest go into pal spheres. Oh my gosh, we are overweight. Wow, I was not expecting that. We can just get rid of some wood. There we go. No, Dire Hell. We're not fighting. Dire Hell, come back. Come back. Come back. We don't want to have to make this run back over. Definitely works. Thanks for the tip. You're welcome. I'm glad that I could help. That's really cool. It's one of the reasons why I think Dire Hell is one of the better mounts in the early game. Ike the Deer has a faster dash movement, but it doesn't have the ability to jump afterwards, which is usually fine. But it can definitely be beneficial to have the jump afterwards. I thought I made both of these already. Whoops. Okay. Put a storage container there. We are going to build the crusher so that we can upgrade the base in a little bit. Upgrade. Yep. Get our capture power up 1. And... oh, I didn't bring... I always do this. I always forget that I finished him, so I didn't bring any of these 2 items. So now we have the wood and stone. We used the building to give us the materials straight into us by disassembling it. And now we can just, once again, start lighting them on fire. And we don't have any money, so I don't know why I'm doing this. We would like another Linares. Do we have anything we care to sell? We really don't need the Alpha Dran. Probably don't need that. We're not going to have enough money. Yeah, that's fine. I could potentially get enough for that, but we will live. And I missed, of course.
Yeah.
Time to start leveling while he burns. Oh, I should have marked the nobled and small settlement done. Now, we just can't go too far away, or else we won't be able to keep the Black Marketeer hanging, which would be very sad for us. Okay, that should be a nice Capra-D kill right there. Or kill, capture. Yeah, Dire Hell's hurt, but he's not gonna be dead. Mining Foreman. Ooh, more Dire Hells. Oh, I thought that was definitely gonna catch. Okay. And we just need to keep gaining some money so we can get ourselves a handgun, some megaspheres, and everything that we need to make the game progress further and faster for us. For more firepower? Yeah, I'm definitely considering that as well. It's a good thought. But really, we're just running around catching whatever comes our way. I do think I have a couple of ribbonies, so... Well, that's great. You guys are running through those flames. Let's go ahead and get rid of that so that we don't have to worry about it. Go ahead and do this. We should have enough to place another base down. Not base down. Another set of stuff down. Oh, I actually need to unlock the stuff. There we go. Okay. So we want the primitive furnace. Can add in a Tombat to do some more mining for us. Go ahead and put in the Foxparks right now. Let's switch out the Ike the Deer. No, let's switch out the let's switch out the Ike the Deer. We have 2 Ike the Deers in there. We only need 1, I think, for our current needs. And go ahead and start making some. We didn't grab this ore over here, huh? What the heck? Where did all our ore go? I saw... Okay, well, whatever. I saw Pen King do all of that mining, and I don't know what happened to it. Regardless, we are going to continue mining as much as we can, whenever we can. We'll get to use Dire House in a second. Oh my gosh, can I please hit him? Or her? Probably would be worth grabbing the ribbonies in while I'm doing this particular section. Oh my gosh, how are our Dire Howl dashes so bad right now? Fierce Fang, I should say. Since I didn't see more ore, we're gonna grab some right now. I was expecting to see a lot more than that since we let Pen King go and chew that one rock up. That's alright. The other benefit of respawning, we gain back a lot of our hunger meter. So if our hunger meter was low, we will not be hungry when we are done respawning. Which makes a lot of sense, but at the same time, it's like, oh yeah, that's a neat little nicety to do. Let's go ahead and just put away a bunch of this weight stuff. Actually, I think the... Had both of you? Nope, just the one. Okay. You only need to have 1 of each pal or 12 of them. 1 of each pal. 1 of each pal. Now, many of them we will see 12 of. Many we will see and capture 12 of. But not all. Okay. Another black marketeer. Oop. Bye. Nah, I don't like any of them. We'll go ahead and grab the hang you with motivational though. Who knows, that could come in handy. Another rush ore. Now that we already have one, it's less important, but very cool still. I don't want to go quite that far for the Foxparks. Ooh, that was too far. Come on over, Foxparks. So Foxparks should make his way over here. I'm worried about getting the render distance on the Black Marketeer to be too far. So Foxparks is not making his way over here. I would have thought that he would, but okay. Maybe we just toss a sphere and hope? Wow, it bounced over him. That one bounced under. Well, now he's basically here. Okay, we're good. We're good. I shouldn't have done this. This is such a time waste. That's alright, though.
Yeah.
We are getting further and further into the run. So far, I'm pretty happy with it. Not too much that I know of that could be improved upon with using absolutely no glitches. Combat, yeah, we'll go ahead and buy that. Noble! Don't know how many more nobles we need to look for since we're catching pals now, but it is always nice to get one early on. It's a Gale Claw, which is cool, but we won't be using Gale Claw too much, if any, in this run. Even though I know so many people love Gale Claw. It is, unfortunately, just not really in the ticket for most of the time that I'm speedrunning. Okay. Look at that. So see that rock right there? That rock was destroyed by Pen King before, so I wasn't sure why. But it looked like we, somehow did not get all of that. Improved furnace, hot springs. We should have enough for that now. Bring it over here. We want to add more beds. Quite a few beds missing. What am I doing? Get on there, hell. That's what I thought. Do we have any stone in there? I missed it. That's alright. Wood goes in. Stone goes in. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Oh, it wants another berry plantation. I forgot about that. And we're still a little ways away from everything we absolutely need, but we're looking pretty solid. Next level is the monitoring stand. That, okay. Whoops. I thought it was this level. That's why we were doing that, or that's one of the big reasons why we were doing that, is I wanted the monitoring stand to get a bee guard to only be in the ranch. As it stands. Oops. We will do what we have to. Will you bother the new research station and expedition stuff? Absolutely. 100%. We are absolutely getting into research and expeditions. Both of which are really, I think they're kind of vital for Xenolord. To be fair, I've only got a little bit of experience with them. A Nox is super rare to find. Let's go ahead and buy a Sweepa. The Foxpark's Crest is a high level one, so we take that. Okay, unfortunately we used quite a bit of money there, but I think it was for the best. Let's see. We want our Noble in place of Dazzy or Fine Furs, right? Okay, Noble, Clumsies, whatever. There's 2 Nobles. Do you have any other... let's go ahead and put in the other Tombat for right now. Ooh, no, better. Pen King. Pen King can do multiple things. And then we can check that we didn't get any more nobles. I don't think we did. I could put you in. Do we? No. I don't think we have another one right now. Just Fine Furs. Okay, and we want to keep... I guess we don't need the Rush War right now. And then this Rush War is a diet lover. We're going to use that one as our favorite. And we'll go ahead and just move him to the front for right now. And then grab... Where was it? Fine Furs? Yeah, sure. Tansy with Fine Furs just to get that going. Shouldn't need anything else for a little bit. And in a minute, we will be getting ourselves... I needed to do more damage than that. Okay. Alright, that worked out. Use the mushrooms. But the new research allows us to have up to 18% additional attack, or not attack, HP and defense, I think it was, while at the base, and that's kind of clutch for the raid bosses. At least I think it is. So that means I'm gonna do it. If I think something, I'm gonna do it. Now, sometimes you guys come up with some really great ideas, and then I follow those ideas too. So don't ever hesitate to throw some ideas in the chat. Did I hit? Okay, I did hit him. Good. How much gold do we have? 62,000. That should be enough with our couple of nobles that we have. Let's get over. We should be able to do this without the Tundra outfit, but we're gonna... Tropical outfit, excuse me, but we're gonna go ahead and build the tropical outfit anyway. Make sure that we don't kill ourselves. The high quality is ready to be made. Do that in place of this one. Boom. Okay, respawn down so that we can... I think we just go for Gamos first. Then go for Chillet. We need both of which. Both of them, since we're not build gliding. But this will get us the Celeres. Suntan Lover, nothing too crazy, but something nonetheless. Don't know what the other one was. Hard Skin. Honestly, not the worst thing we could have gotten. Didn't pick that up. That's a little bit of a bummer. Oh. Thought I was going to get both in one go. What is our next one? Dainty Eater Nimble. Definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. Burly Body. Not exactly what we're looking for right now, but not a bad one either. And we're just catching everything while we can, but the big thing is to... Oh my gosh. Ran out of stamina. That stinks. But the big thing is we want those Celeres so that we can breed with a Relaxorus. Even though that gives us a high chance to have Glutton on the child, it's still probably worthwhile. Oh, how did I not shoot? Dang it. But a Worker Anubis is what we're going for first. And so a Celery that's good would be really nice to have. Should be close, yeah. Not falling asleep just yet, huh, Gamos? I was kind of hoping you would fall asleep. And a Sleep Gamos is just going to be really easy to hurt. So I'm kind of procrastinating the Gamos hit. It is not completely nighttime yet. It looks like it just turned nighttime though. Alright, cool. This will also give our Dire Howl a little bit more time to level up on his own. He's level 14. The Gamos is not asleep just yet. Oh my gosh, I hit the other one. Whoops. Some Lift Monks. Just catch anything we can. And asleep. Nice. Look at that. Big damage. Didn't need to do that. We needed the levels anyway, so I think it kind of made sense. And if you can hear that, it is Saturday in Oklahoma. I hope you can't hear it, but it is our tornado siren days. So, they like to test those every Saturday.
Ha! Yeah!
Some Hookrates. Might as well, we're right here. And we got air cannon, thank goodness. I like air cannon so much more than bog blast, but apparently not on that one. Good luck with the run today. Thank you very much, Quick Draw. Appreciate that. So far, I'd say so good.
Yeah!
Nothing crazy good nor bad. Just solid so far. Do we have more land balls? Oh my gosh, we have so many land balls to go still. Sweet. I could have taken that sphere. That's alright. Got a lot of Cativas to go. Here's a Celeray. Another Celeray. I'm wondering if they are good traits. That would be wonderful. Nighttime surely is one of the best times to capture everything, since you can just one-shot it every single time. But, of course, that means the base is not working right now. They're just chilling, doing nothing.
Yeah!
I totally missed when the Celeray popped up. Hopefully it was a good trait. I don't trust our hell to jump out of this. Hey, that doesn't count. That does not count. The walls, we're not purposely glitching the walls. You didn't know, you can very easily glitch yourself with walls as well. That was just an intended game mechanic. It was not me breaking it. At least not on purpose. Should have a few more Cativas to go. Nice. I was hoping that'd be a double hit, and I was hoping I wouldn't miss that throw, but whatever, you know. I hope for a lot of things, and some of them are gonna come true, and some of them won't. Go ahead and grab. Hey. Gosh, I walked right into multiple of those. Just take a couple of shots. We really just want the sweeper. Go ahead and do that. Catch the sweeties while we're waiting. Cool. That went well. A work slave daydream, that's also pretty good. Okay, we have more than enough bounty ancient tech points from that now, but I think we still go to chill it, as we can potentially get there before he wakes up. You guys fighting yourselves? Oh, it's a dinosaur. That's unfortunate. I thought I didn't do enough damage there. Oop. Guess I ran farther away than I thought. Stop running to the side. There you go. Shouldn't have done that, I don't think, but that's alright. A Tombat in the distance. Alright, we could potentially be going for an Anubis on the Tombat and Sweeper, so definitely worth catching this Tombat right here. It's a level 6. That's like one of the lowest, if not the lowest Tombat I've ever seen. Look at that. 100%. That's sweet. Okay, let's finish up this little nighttime adventure with Daydream. We didn't get over to Chut, and I think that's fine. We could technically go get another sweeper. Let's do it, actually. I lied. We're going back for another sweeper because Daybreak just broke. The alphas should have just reset, like respawned and stuff. And that's going to mean more money as well as another potential breed for a... Oh, or is it... Yeah, okay, cool. We're good. Another potential breed for us. Go ahead and just do that. Get rid of the Swedes so that we don't get ourselves killed. Cool, cool, cool. And this is another shot at a good sweeper. I didn't even look and see what our other sweeper was. Ugh, they had to stop over here. Could have attacked him one more time right there. That's alright. Probably more than one more time right there. Okay. Give us just enough inventory. Sweet. We could just go straight back, but since we're here, let's go ahead and just go back by catching pals. I think that's probably beneficial. Oop, missed. Alright, there we go. Don't need any more Cativas. We could go for the Caperty, but I don't think we need to. Okay, back at base. Get ourselves the grappling hook. Technology. Come back up. We want grappling hook. We should be able to do it. Nice. We're actually out of ore. Okay. We're gonna want the medieval medicine. We have enough of everything except for the nails, so once we make that, we should be good to go. And then we put everything away that we wanted to. I think so. Go ahead and put that away. Actually, let's keep the Ike the Deer on us. Put the Lambo and Chicopee away. We don't have all our technology unlocked, so let's work on that. Probably not going to use those, but that's alright. Probably not going to use those, but that's alright. Weapon, labor, cement. It sounded like... Yes, you are done. We need a handful of more nails. Make that for us while we get ourselves set and ready to go for the future. We can skip that one. We want that. Probably won't use those, but that's okay. Did I unlock the fire arrows? I did not. Didn't think I did. So there's everything. I don't know that we need this, but we're going to grab it. Truthfully, I can't remember. Go ahead and... What was the feather schematic? Not that that's going to play too big of a role, I don't think. But then medieval medicine. Nice. And then I want a monitoring stand so I can tell my pals not to do things. Upgrade the base. We need to get in probably a transport pal. Early body nimble. Nothing too crazy. Not crate. Glutton is terrible. Work slave is actually really good. Okay. What other Tombas do we have? Bottomless stomach, so that's terrible. And just power of Gaia. Was that a different gender? They are. So we could just breed that. Say that we did. That wouldn't be the worst thing. And then we grab food. We're gonna want that in a second. Stone. That would be an interesting one. I'm not I'm not going to say yes or no to that idea, as it would definitely make my life a little bit more complicated, but not so much so that I'd be upset about it. I wish we had just a little bit more, as we could then get everything. Was there a remarkable craftsmanship? Did I get one with remarkable craftsmanship? Oh, I didn't bring up Rush Ore. So we just ignore this for right now. I'll have to look in a second. But I did want to unlock... Did I already unlock Killamari? I did. Okay. We just need to unlock the gloves. I think we go ahead and make them. We can get rid of Lunaris once that's done. Where's our Killamari at? Killamari. While I'm normally a much bigger fan of... Look for more nobles while I'm doing this too, I guess. Do I see any others? I could just sort by this point, I guess. Probably worth it. Sort by noble sort. Okay, we've got more nobles. You are fine furs. Probably the fine furs. Oh, wait. We need the Killamari, so... Where is he? Okay. Normally, I would prefer the Hangyu. We will be making the Hangyu gloves here at some point in the very near future as well. But with the grappling hook and our current stamina amount, it will just be easier to use a Killamari, since Killamari will get us over. Do we consider that a glitch? I don't think... Is that a glitch? I'll wait 10 seconds. I'll wait 10 seconds. If that's a glitch, actually, I'm not sure. That's going to make some of the other run really suck. Well, we took off the grappling gun and put it back on, and it refreshes the cooldown. I don't know what we would consider that. That has been something in the game since the game came out. I didn't even think about it. Alright, that had to have been at least 10 seconds. Do it like this, I think. And I'm not gonna spam the grapple and glide either, as I do believe that would be considered a glitch. Go ahead and get some more levels on our way over. I don't think it's detrimental to us to do that.
Yeah.
Probably would be worth having a little bit more stamina to fly around with. Alright, there's a little bit more. So funny. Playing the game without using any of the movement tech that I'm so used to is just not something that I normally do. Okay, we can go ahead and sell off all this. I think we can sell all but one. Excuse me. Should be good. Get ourselves a handful of megaspheres to start. I think we're okay with having only spent that much. Only spent, that was a decent amount, but you know. Bye. We've got a Reptiro, but it's a slacker. An Artisan Wixen. Yeah, that's what we do. And we try for a better Reptiro. I think Reptiro is too important. But an Artisan Wixen, that's a great pickup for us. Great. Streamer luck right there. Just it wasn't a Reptiro. No Reptiro once again. We'll probably need to sell a handful of pals, but that'll be okay. We'll live. Man, none again. As long as it's not like a 55,000 pal. 55,000 gold pal. It shouldn't because we have the nobles on us, but even then. Would like to get a Reptiro without minus 30% work speed. It's the hope and dream. Save the world. Pyron, no thanks. Again, we should have enough. I'm thinking we'll be okay. Oh, I saw him. I saw him. Ooh, almost didn't see him. Power of Gaia, 39,000. I think we'll be able to make that much money. We don't need any of these left monks, except for maybe the Serenity. Keep the Serious just in case. Unlikely, but you never know. We did get a Remarkable Craftsman. Keep the Serenity just in case. Keep an Empty just in case. Keep a Muzzlehead just in case. Mark Slave? Yeah, sure. No, too many traits. Hard Skin, Dainty Eater, Nimble's not bad. Burly Body's not bad. The rest, go ahead and save at least 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Keep the Serious, I suppose. Shouldn't need any of those. Keep the Empty. Get rid of the rest. We want the Ribbonies. Keep an Empty just in case. Keep a Vanguard just in case. Not going to be using that. Krojiro's Heart of the Immovable. Nice. Where does that put us money-wise? We have enough. Alright, cool. So now we've got both pals that we want. A Wixen and a Reptiro. Both should be very beneficial. So we've got some decent new passives as well. I don't know what to call them. Teal passives? Specialty passives? I swear, we're not getting near as many ores I'm thinking we should from this. Oh, that's why. There's 143 right there. Alright, we're not going to do the... not using the grappling hook to move is so not within my brain. Okay, we're just going to take all of it. That's fine. Go ahead and cancel it. Put all of them. There we go. Take out the Foxbarks. We need the Reptiro in there. Start cooking for us. We've got the cloth that we wanted for the Hang You gloves. We don't have anyone in there that's gonna craft super quickly for us. That's okay. Now that we've done that, I think we go ahead and switch into the Ribbonies. Any of these have like crazy passive? No, okay. For right now, I do think we go with the Work Slave. And it was female? Female. And we just go Impatient. Yeah, sure. Okay, that should be a good breeding combination. This will give us the cooler. But we want this first, actually. And then the cooler box is actually going to be ready in just a second. We should have plenty of honey and everything else. get ourselves everything we need. For cake, we don't have flour, of course not, because I didn't build a mill. Time? What do you mean, time? Yeah. Okay, there we go. There's that. We want to add in this wheat plantation. We can have 2. That will save us from buying more things in the future. I think that will be beneficial. We want the sphere workbench. Pal expedition station. And go right about, if I can find it, there. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, there's those 3 things. We're going to need that in a second. Is this done yet? Nope. We'll be fine. We do need the research. We're going to put that over here where I normally do everything else with the pals. This way I won't forget them. Add in that we need more nails. Lots and lots of nails. And this is so close to done. Okay. Oh! Yeah, we'll do that. Good call. I'm not tied to my splits, but they are definitely helpful. They're almost more reminders than they are actual oh, celery. Oh, penking on it? Yes, thank you. Than they are much of anything else, but there we go. Okay, we've started 1. We can do that. That means these 2 can go in, and since we have the monitoring station already, there we go. That should be a work slave potential Anubis. That would be really cool. We're going to pull Rapturo back for just a second so that he will think about doing the cakes. Awesome. We don't do anything else, since if we did something not cake, he would prioritize that, and we want him to prioritize the cake. Probably should take the Ike the Deer Venison. I thought I did that last time. Did I not? We also want to do that. We can also go ahead and take the Capricorn meat, I guess. We're not going to really do anything with that. The eggs are the next heaviest thing. Put that away. Shame Gamos can't straight breed to Anubis. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of niceties with that Gamos, though, so you never know what we can do with it. I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet, but... Alright, there's a weapon workbench. We're not going to need that, but we do want to place it down so that we can upgrade our base. And with that... Actually, we can keep going. What am I saying? Look at that. We're just gonna fly through all this. Fluffy pal beds can go out over in the distance with the other beds. Let's make that one a little bit nicer. Not necessary, but maybe for our sanity it will help. Okay, those are the fluffy pal beds. We're gonna want more than 1. That should be enough to keep our base happy. We're actually gonna want to make sure we keep our base happy for once. And then we've got everything there. We've got all the way through to the weapon workbench. Deploy a pal to the base. We can do that. In fact, I think we go ahead and just add in another deer, as that will then give us 1, 2, 3. We've got the mining team right there. 1 celery might not be enough, to be honest with you. Oh, I forgot we got a Wixen. I think we put that in over... I think we put that in over the bottomless stomach. I think with the 2 Pen Kings, even though they're going to spend some time watering, I think that'll be okay. We do want to tell them to prioritize certain things. This one, we will not have doing handiwork anymore. Mining, we're not going to worry about cooling, transporting. We'll let that one water. We don't want you to plant or handiwork. We want you purely on the wood. We don't want you to do that. We want you just on handiwork and movement. We don't want you on handiwork anymore. We can let you on the grass. Yes, 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 yes. No watering for you. Nothing from the bee guard other than the ranching, so we get plenty of our honey. We need lots and lots of honey. Okay, we should be good there. How is this cake going? Okay. This is a good enough time. This is such a long run. I'm gonna stretch a little bit, stand up, make sure we're not gonna kill ourselves playing the game for 24 hours. Look away from the screen. In fact, I'll use the bathroom. I don't even have to, but that'll give me away. Get some hydrates? Yes, of course. We've been having some water this entire time. Very quick gulps. But there we go. We've got our first cake. We washed our hands too, so we were a little slow getting back. Shame. Am I a true speedrunner? I don't know. We do need to unlock our technology since we have it almost ready. I don't have the stone. I need one more. I thought I only needed one. Whoops. Well, that's what Chillet is for. Let's get over to our boy. Or girl. The cute little pal named Chillet. Let's get over to it. I wanted to not end up in the water. That's unfortunate. Whee! And that's why you make the glider, so if you don't end up having like a Killamari or something, then you don't kill yourself, you know? Continue to do some capturing on our way around. The base should be in good spot, but unfortunately, I definitely meant to actually bring everything we needed for a base too, so we're gonna need to pick up stuff off the ground, which is not the end of the world. It will not take long with these settings. Hopefully we can find some... I don't see any palladium, which is what I really was afraid we were not gonna have. I don't have any on me, right? No, I'm not gonna do that with that. Let's just hope and pray there's some on the other side of the bridge. Is that a viable strat? I think it's a viable strat. Oh, it's a pal sphere. No! I got so excited for a second there. I don't see any palladium. Rats. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and grab just a small bit. That's a shame. Come on. There it is. Now that we've done that, get ourselves over. We've upgraded our base well enough. We probably picked up enough. Well, we don't have enough wood. Okay, that makes sense. Do we have any more? Combats can go in. We can go ahead and use Tansies and you. I thought we had more deers than this. Did I sell them all? I probably sold them all. Fair enough. Get back to the base. Let's get the Anubis. Okay. Go ahead and get the one down. And then we need campfires. Heat that up. And honestly, what I think I want to do right now is we're really low on food ourselves. I think we just do this to go get one of the fast travels that we're going to want later. And honestly, what we're going to do is we're just going to go to Sakurajima. I'm gonna see if we can't get lucky with some spheres. Even though we don't necessarily need them yet, this could potentially be useful since we could get the spheres now and later. I think I'm gonna go ahead and skip some of these. Oh, I don't have... That's all right. We can manage without. This is what I get for not thinking all the way through on my plan here. But I think we skip the solar ray. Oops, not that one. Wrong button. So it's this one. Skip that, skip that. We have honey, we have cake, we have base 10. We have the chill at base up. It's not necessarily the best yet, but it is something. And let's get over there. And this would have been much faster with a Killamori. I should have done that. That's alright. Not the end of the world. Dire Howl is just faster than us, so we're letting Dire Howl be the one to take all the damage. Won't be far, but let's get the glide. I feel like I've done this before. Hey, 2 legendary spheres, some cement. Actually, cement is really nice right now in this part of the game. So, that's convenient. I'm a fan. And honestly, if we die, we die. It's not a big deal. We're just over here to collect some materials. Deja vu. 100%. Dang, our spheres are... Did we get 5? Streamer luck strikes again. You guys just didn't know. You gotta play and stream, and then all of a sudden everything works for you. You know what? Let's go ahead and not continue around. As Killamori will be way faster, or in this case, I'm gonna go for Hangyu. We should have the ability to grab a Hangyu right now. And which one? Motivational. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and sleep so our pals can work at the base. Yeah, that luck is crazy. You've said it, Rooster. I'm all about the luck. And luckily, this will also increase our capture power, which will just mean that we don't have to worry about things nearly as much as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that we're doing pretty good. Look at this. I love Hangyu, dude. Look at this. Wait, the chest isn't there. No, did I deload it? Ah, I think I deloaded it. That's alright. Dazumus are not aggressive. We'll save our health in case we do run across a enemy that is going to try and kill us. Oh, this is going to be so much slower than on a speedrun for normal because I would just reset the grappler in this little segment right there while I'm in the air. But here we are not resetting grappling hooks, so that's alright. Now catch a lucky Dazumu. Yeah, just not necessarily right here. There's a very small chance of that. Did we get out of there without them noticing us? I think we did. Wow, I totally thought that was the gorilla rats were gonna find us out there. Oh, I don't have to get off the mountain anymore because they fixed how that worked. Before the grappling hook was making us go to the floor. Dude, look at these spheres. I'm not even looking. I'm totally just trying to get to the next spot as fast as possible. No way! What lucky spheres we've gotten so far. So, large parcel, very, very nice. We're going to need a ton of those. Go ahead and get ourselves everything that we need to progress into the later stages of this game. There's another one right here. And luckily, Sakurajima has a lot of Liftmonk effigies all around the outskirts of the island as well, so that's going to be beneficial to us. Hopefully this is not an angry pal. It's an angry pal. Oh gosh. Be angry at Ribbony. Will it work? No! We're dead. Oh, we're not. We're not dead? Nope, we're dead. I tried to make it go for the Ribbony, but that's alright. We are fine with that. We got way more than I was expecting in this particular little section. And it's actually really a blessing in disguise, because I just looked at the time. And it is time to get over to the desert. Sphere assembly and power generator. That's really what we're up to already? Okay. Whew. I think we go ahead and make one. We go ahead and break that. We've got our next cake. We need more wheat. Nice. This Ribbony was easily replaced by another Ribbony. Hey, look at that. I'm sorry, Ribbony. I don't normally want to do that to you, but it was necessary to try. At least I felt like it was necessary to try. Help make that. I'll grab this. Got our next Anubis going. 8 minutes and 15 minutes. We should be okay on all of this at the base. Do we need anything else? We probably will need more nails. Let's go ahead and make some more. I don't have any truly good mining pals still. Yeah. You know what? Let's go ahead and sort so that we don't have to worry about this later. And get over to Dig Toys in the desert. So the desert is going to potentially spawn a meteorite. It's going to be one of our handful of chances in the next 24 hours to go for a Xenovator or a Xenoguard. Unfortunately, meteorites spawn every 3 hours except for the first like hour and a half of the game. Why? I don't know, but it is what it is. So we have to potentially get this now before we don't have the opportunity because we just ran out of luck. Now it is possible that we just get supply drops and we never get what we need. That would be so sad, but definitely a possibility. Just something to look out for. I don't know what you were angry at. T-Fint? Why were you angry at T-Fint? Hardcore run felt so slow compared to this? Yes. Yes, it was. I mean, that's just what the nature of hardcore. Hard is 0.8 experience, so it's just way slow. Oh, that's right. I said to attack. In which case, I think we just let you attack. Focus on same energy enemies going forward. We don't care if you attack us. Our armor is damaged, but make sure that he doesn't kill him. Alright, the mud. Ooh, I almost rolled into that. Cool, thanks to mud. Do we have all of our land balls yet? Okay, we do. A sweeper? Sure, I'll take a free sweeper. Since we're breeding that right now, I think it makes sense to go for this too. And we should be almost done with the squeeze. One more, right? And then I saw a... At least I thought I saw a... Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay. Okay, 100%. That's why Liftmonk effigies and stronger spheres are great. That's not a poison bow, I'm aware. I should make that, but I have not done that just yet. Do we have all our achievements? We have all our achievements. But I still have a few arrows, so I've just kind of been using them as I go.
Yeah.
This way. Streamer gets lost. One more like that. It's a supply drop. That's unfortunate, but we have plenty of time to get strong now. And it was right in the hour-and-a-half-ish mark. So now we just get ourselves some money, get ourselves a dig toys or two, get up to Quivern, go get the handgun, so that we don't have to worry about this nearly as much. I know we do abysmal damage with this, but we'll take what we can get. One more hit there. Nice. Good dire howl. Good dire howl. Oh, nice. Got the catch. Okay, so this is just our first chance of many oops. I overshot by a mile. Ooh. I would rather not leave that. So let's go ahead and put that on you. It's fine. Run getting killed by supply drops. It's not impossible. It's definitely something I have thought about and I am very keenly aware of. Because it is just kind of a luck base. And by kind of, I mean it's completely luck based, whether we get them or not. Oh, that's fine. Party, you, not bog blast, air cannon. Air cannon is just so much easier to use. Oh, Direhowl's almost dead. We don't want that. Woo! In fact, we'll throw out a Ribbony here to fight with, as our damage is abysmal, but we don't want the Direhowl dead. It's not the biggest deal. I couldn't quite catch that in time. That's a bummer. I actually wanted to use a normal Pal Sphere for that. Oop! I looked at that attack way too late. Alright, making me work for this one. I see, it's fair. Woo! That one was really close. The drops are not seeded. I have no plans on trying to reset them in like a hard reset mode or something like that. With like save states. I don't think that technically would go against the rules of the run, but I don't intend to do that. You know what, for right now, let's just get ourselves up there safely. Direhowl's low, we're low. Let's not kill ourselves. Ooh, we ran into a Dig Toys. Unfortunately, that means we go for this Dig Toys. Got him. And then drops are random as far as I know. Not, maybe it is entirely associated with seeds, but I've never bothered to manipulate any of the seeds, and I feel like it's someone in the future can figure that out if they wanted to. It's not me. I like this game a lot, but figuring out stuff like that is not the most enjoyable thing every time. Okay, go ahead and... Don't really need to do this either. There's a stronghold strategist there. Oh, that's hilarious. So we could use that. Save states violating the rules. You know, I don't know that there's a rule per se for or against it, but I agree. It would feel like violation of rules if I was to do that. So I have no intention of doing that. Our Anubis should be done though. Very excited about that. What do we need? More flour? Did we just not grab it? Yep. Yep. Start making 2 more cakes, Reptiro. Look at that. We've got an Anubis. Work slave and impatient. We got both passives passed down from the parents. Not the worst thing to happen. We don't have any more cakes? Yeah, we don't have any more cakes. What am I doing? Ooh, we got some might remedies, so our might is permanently increased. That's really nice. I liked seeing that. We've not picked up any other eggs so far. Sphere assembly line and power generator. We actually are very close to those levels, aren't we? Sphere assembly lines, 1 more? Yeah. Infrastructure, go ahead and place this down. We don't have the ore. That's also fair. We wanted to take some stone, and if we have any wood, yeah, go ahead and grab the wood. We'll take all of it over to this base. Let's go! Just finished work. Have I missed a lot? 1 hour and 38 minutes, Karoth. 1 hour and 38 minutes. So that's up to you to decide if that's a lot or not. I would say that's a fair amount, but considering the rest of the run is probably going to be another 22 hours or more, I'd say that's not that much. I'd say you're doing pretty good on the time here, you know? Let's go ahead and add in some extra ore. There's where all the ore was. I was hoping I'd have a decent amount right there. Add in a mud, dig towards the mud. We can do Anubis at the main base, I think. Let's leave him at the main base. Can add in 2 transport pals there. Do we have any more wood cutting pals? I guess lift monks are technically wood cutting. Yeah, let's do that. So nothing too crazy. Super low food counts on them. Let's go ahead and add this feed box right there. And we can drop off the Capridy meat, I guess. That expires slightly slower than others. What is this even? The 25%? Yeah. 25% defense. We don't need any of those. We will need the sweet hair later. Let's leave that over here for right now. We've not got Chillet today, I don't think, so let's go grab him. But we just got our first Anubis, so we're kind of on track. We're not using any glitches, including build glide on this one, so it is making me work a little harder for it. Use these weak spheres. 95%. Let's go. See if we get an event spawn. Oh, we didn't. Okay. We still need... Oh, a newbie pal tamer. What's your pal? A ribbony, huh? Get over here. Let's go ahead and... catch his pal there, you know? We're the good guy. We're just saving his pal from a newbie. We wanted to help that newbie out and show them what it was. Oh, hey, Palworld raids. What combat pal is used for this run to catch Jet Dragon? Campfire? You know, I'm not planning to do anything that could even remotely be considered a glitch. So for this raid, this run, I will catch Jet Dragon first. I will catch Frostallion first. And then I will use Frost Stallion with 4 Godpins, and hopefully we will have a good weapon at that point in time. So the plan is Frost Stallion, Jet Dragon, and then Palladius and Necromus. And it's just a matter of doing it and hoping we do it fairly well. Go ahead and continue on. We still have plenty of Tansies to go. Okay, then how Frost Stallion, Godpin, and Ragnarok? Exactly. That's precisely it. I do want to go catch a Ragnarok here relatively soon. It's just not been first and foremost on my mind, and I kind of wanted to get a little bit more money before I loaded back down there. Loads are surprisingly long in this game, so I try not to do as many of them as possible. Loads tend to take, what, like 10 seconds-ish? Which isn't the end of the world by any means, of course. It's just more than I'd like to wait. But yeah, good call on the Ragnarok. You think Ragnarok's underrated? I could see you making that argument. I've always thought Ragnarok is one of the best pals in the game. Congrats on the new world record. Thank you, Billy Hawk. Appreciate that. I appreciate you running it again. You got awfully close to the 9-minute run I posted the other day. That was really cool to see. I didn't think that run was going to go anywhere, but then all of a sudden, those Fey Break pals, the Rock Burst, it's so powerful. I did not realize just how many hits you could get with that particular attack, so now I know. Now I know to do that in the future because woo-wee! Ragnarok, small hitbox, high defense, fast, converts damage to fire, OP. Yeah, I'm 100% with you. I love that pal. Really, really strong. Really, really strong pal. You thought you were going to break the sub 9? I thought you could too. I wasn't going to run the category until someone broke it. And then, what was it? Mediocre broke it. And I was like, okay, I have to run it again. Running it back. And, all of a sudden, we kind of went on a tear there. I think it's still very, very possible to be beaten, but 718 shortly after, yeah. Yeah, it was, I'm very happy with how that run turned out. And then this run, right now, we're more or less just getting ourselves squared away to get towards the mid-game. So we're leveling up as fast as we can by catching everything. We're not even going to care that we're dropping items, I don't think. Do we have anything that we really don't care about? I don't think we want that. Oh, Wind Cutter! I love Wind Cutter! Over Power Shot. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dire Howl just got leveled up. Diamond Body, Celery, and Craftsman. Tansy. Ah. You know, it's so funny. I keep looking over at chat, which is off to my left, and the passives pop up off to the right. So I frequently will miss what the passive was. And will just be pleasantly surprised when I see them, or you can tell me what they are, and then I'll be extra happy. So thank you for that. That is great to hear. Those are great passives to have picked up. Alpacas!
Yeah.
Look at that. Wind Cutter is so nice. Okay, we apparently wanted to go that direction for that one. That's fine. And if we hit multiple Wind Cutters in a row, they become rooted, which means that they're easier to catch. For the most part, these pals won't be getting that treatment, but, you know, some of them will. Which is really fun, really exciting. I think we go ahead and just drop the rest of the berries. Stone, wood. We shouldn't need any of that. Life Pendant! Hey, nice. Does Flower Gamos count to run? No. Flower Gamos does not count to the run, only the variants that are viewable in the Palpedia. Since the Palpedia never shows a Flower Gamos, even if you catch one, it does not count. Oh, I have Wind Cutter. What am I doing? Oh, of course I missed that one. This one, we will get to see the root. And look at that. Nice 75-ish% chance plus the crit. And of course, that's the one that breaks out when I'm super happy. 72%. Fair, fair, fair. Dude. Why? But see, now it's only 62%. We were getting 10% additional because they were rooted earlier. Very nice to have Wind Cutter. Or any skill that does some sort of increasing on your capture power. What's here? A lift monk? We don't care. Premise!
Yeah.
How many more? A lot more. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That said, I don't know how bad the run would be if we did go for Flower Gamos. I don't think it'd be too much worse than needing to get a Xenovator and a Xenolord. And just praying that that happens to pop up within 24 hours for both of them. We are going to spawn them as quickly as possible, but RNG is going to RNG. We definitely have a lot to go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Mammoris. I thought that was a Capridy for a second. Can Capridy spawn over here? I don't remember. I never come over here for Capridys. It's tempting to continue to just catch Chickapees to potentially breed for later. But I think we'll be fine for right now. We can do that later if we need to. Okay. Probably worth it to up our base to level 15 here pretty soon. I can't remember if it's level 32 or not. It's been a while since I've like actually noticed with my levels.
Yeah.
What's the strat for Xenolord? Kill him. No, sorry. The strat with Xenolord is to breed a lot of Jormuntide Ignis. A lot of Jormuntide Ignis. We should have a pretty easy chance getting a decent Jormuntide and a pretty easy chance at getting a decent Blaze Howl. To start breeding Jormuntide Ignis. The Jormuntide Ignis will not probably have Holy Burst on it, but that's okay. We should live without Holy Burst on a Jormuntide Ignis. And then with that, while we're doing the breeding, we're going to be hard pushing for souls by farming at nighttime. Some Wixens and other things. If we don't have a great setup for anything else at the time, like we might need to focus on just the breeding, which means going to bed more. But we might be able to just continue to farm the souls. The thing that is really going to make the difference is how fast we can get expeditions going to lower numbers. Nice. A Nox. Love it.
Yeah.
Love to see Nox. Those are so rare. That's a nice amount of experience for a little bit of work right there. But, yep. So we're going to hopefully get the Dark Cave of Faebreak pretty quickly so that we can be farming souls essentially for free. It's just a matter of the time it takes to get them through the expedition. And as we progress, our capture power should increase pretty drastically with the Jormuntide Ignises coming in, which would hopefully make our souls faster, which makes our expeditions faster. And it's a nice little loop cycle that I think we can get done within about 24 hours. I might be wrong. The problem is it is a lot. A lot. Oh, and then we will be using the new laser cannon to actually attack. ourselves, while on a mounted Frost Stallion with 4 Godpins, Vanguard, and Stronghold Strategist, we should be able to do that fairly easily. Not the fight itself, but the Vanguard Stronghold Strategist Godpins. As we will probably use that to help determine what we breed. Do we have dog coins yet? 35 is not nearly enough. Let's go back to base, put a lot of this away so we can keep gathering everything that we collect as we go. And then we're super close to another cake, but they wouldn't make it into nighttime anyway. Let's go ahead and just do this ourselves real fast. Put it all away. Don't really care about the middle armor schematic. We can put away the course ammo for right now. But I think we're not gonna use arrows anymore, nor the bow. We should be able to get a module. There we go. That will give us just a little bit more. We can go ahead and... Do we need more cloth? Yes, we will, because we're going to want the eggs. 15 Frost Stallion might be even easier. Naturally earns double Blizz Spike and Holy Burst. The thing I'm wondering is if we do that, well, how easy will be Blasmut Ryu? Because we need to do Blasmut Ryu too. Right, so definitely something I am just trying to keep in mind is the Jormuntides are good for both. The Blasmut Ryu is really only good, or sorry, the Frost Stallion is really only good, well, I guess it's good for both, but we would also have to just make sure we get our breeding going for Frost Stallions, but that would be a little bit later, so I'm not sure. Not sure. I think there's so much nuance to all of it. It's hard to know exactly what the best move will be. Let's go ahead and add another cooking pot. They can do that when it's morning. Go ahead and put away these leaves. We should have enough money probably if we do another chillet. And probably go over to another sweepa. Did the raid 15 times. 3 caught Frost Stallions. Interesting. Ooh, we've got a wandering merchant here. Is he down below? I think he's down below. We absolutely want him. Double check. Ring of Mercy is on. Go ahead and just chuck 1 Megasphere at him before we do any damage. Couple of questions. One, what would be the best dragon type for Necromus? Quiverin or Chillet. Dragons off the table because of personal reasons. So it depends kind of on your world settings, right? Are you playing on oh my gosh, can I not hit that tansy? I can't hit that tansy. Alright, fair enough. If your world settings are on like hard mode, you're gonna have to let the dragon do most of the damage, right? But if you're on something like normal or casual, you can do a ton of damage in that fight with either the laser rifle or the rocket launcher or really anything. And so if that was the case, I would say go ahead and go with Chillet and then Vanguards, and then you'd be probably fine. If you're going the other way, Quiverin is definitely tankier, so it's definitely something worth considering, and I haven't thought that through on what would be better. Who should I have? Legendary, Refined, Heat Metal Armor, Common Pal Metal Armor. That's a good question. They're kind of in the same vein of how good they are. And I think it's more of how easy do you find it to get those materials. If it's really easy for you to get refined ingots, which for the most part it shouldn't be too bad for you, I would say that. But for the most part, I find palmetal to be easier to make overall because coal is just a little bit harder to come by. It takes a lot of effort for the pals to mine at the coal mines. I wanted to just double check if we had all of them. But here we are. We've already launched them. Okay. Wait on one more wind cutter for just a little bit, as that should put him into the prone. Oops. There we go. So I personally would probably use the common palmetal armor just because it's about equal in terms of how strong they are, and I find pal ingots to be much easier to make. But that is entirely a opinion that you have. Now, Palworld Raids, he does a lot of the late game content like that, so he might have a better idea on that than I do if you should use a particular armor or not. I thought I was not done with them, but I am done with them. Hey, another Dire Howl. I was hoping that was going to be a full catch, but so that's one of the things that's scary about this run is my late game knowledge is a little lacking compared to almost all of the what I would call early game knowledge. I mean, up to like level 55 minus the raids. I'm pretty much the guy to talk to about that. If you're talking about legends that are now level 60, I'm a little less knowledgeable than I'd like to be. So I might have to defer to someone with more knowledge on the late game stuff. Plus, I'd have to double check what the exact amounts of things are. Playing on custom settings, but most of the stuff is based around normal, you'd say. So with custom settings on normal, I'm guessing you can do a ton of damage. If you're at around 1 times player damage, then that means you should be pretty much able to do the bulk of the work, and it's about a matter of dodging and staying alive on top of just making sure that you can continue to damage the pals as you go. And the damage the pals as you go part, you should be pretty okay with your damage, seeing as you're around normal. Normal is where legends feel okay to me. They're hard, but not like, oh man, this is terrible. So yeah, I wish I could give you a better answer than that. But I am just not quite the person to ask for that particular advice. Semi-auto is your cup of tea. I understand that. It's a good weapon. I should probably say this. We did Xenovator. Ooh, we still need to condense. I forgot about that. Just go ahead and see if we can't catch these guys real fast.
Yeah.
45 Frost Stallions might take too much time to catch. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about. Understood. Thanks for answering your question. Oh, you're welcome. You know, again, I wish I could be more of an expert on that particular question for you, but you gotta know when to say you don't know. And in this case, I think my answer in this one is, this is what I think, but I don't know. So, glad that that could help you out in any way. Go ahead and say we want some chickpea saute. I didn't mean to say it that way. Oh, whatever. Okay, should get another Anubis. There we go. Let's double check if we've got a better sweeper or Tombat at this point. We've caught a handful more pals. A runner? That's an interesting one. No on all of those. Did I see a Tombat there? No, those are dire howls. Okay, okay, okay. Another dire howl. We've got our Wandering Merchant, which is really big. We're plenty of help regardless. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let me know where you should allocate your time in Palworld. Give me just a second and I'll answer that question. I want to make sure that I am not missing something that I really want with a Tombat. I don't think I have caught another Tombat to put in. Okay. So where you can allocate your time. That is a big question overall. I think the biggest thing is having a plan. So once you have a plan, I know for me, it's really easy to be like, oh, I could also do this because that would help me out. Oh, and then I can also do this because that would help me out. Just deciding on what your plan is and executing on it can be huge. So like right now, my plan is the Pal Essence Condenser to get my Dire Howl stronger and to upgrade the base to level 15 so I can start mining coal. Those are the two things I have as my wants and desires. And so I will continue to work towards that. And I just remembered, and see, this is kind of what I'm talking about. I just remembered I do want ranches over here so that the muds can be used to, oh, I don't have enough stone, that's why. Okay. So that the muds could be used to make ourselves some pal oil, high quality pal oil. We will go ahead and just put a monitoring stand down. So for me, I think the biggest thing to consider is what is it that you want to do in the game? Is it you want to get your level up nice and quickly so that you can go do something? Do you want to go catch jet dragons so you can get around the game? It's like, you know, there's so many different little miniature goals, and the game doesn't hold your hand and tell you what you should or shouldn't do, which makes it pretty tough a lot of the times, to be honest, right? So that means you need to kind of get yourself your own plan. Do you work towards getting level 4 base handiwork pals, kind of like what I'm doing overall for the first couple hours of this run, so that the next handful of hours are going to be much nicer and not nearly as painful? If that is what you do, I can't recommend that enough, because getting your base running smoothly and efficiently means you are no longer needing to do a lot of the stuff yourself. And when you're not needing to do the stuff yourself, that means you're able to get out and do a lot more catching of pals you need and everything like that. Where doesn't the 60 oil rig have Xenovators? It does. I don't think we can catch them. I'd have to double check. It would be worth giving it a try, I suppose. Something I didn't think to try. Unless one of you wants to give it a try. I would be very happy to find out if Xenovators are catchable over there. And our goal right here is to absolutely shred through all of these before it gets to the base. Awesome. Free experience straight to us. Coming to an encampment near you. Free experience. That was wonderful. Okay, I was not expecting something that nice to happen. We have the curve module, we're good. We need to get ourselves the additional assembly lines. That we need to get ourselves the production. Gig is probably worth going for. And sphere assembly line. We need way more ingots, of course we do. But we can get rid of that, so we have more of everything we need. Oops. Luckily that wasn't the legendary sphere or anything. We're gonna let Reptiro go. We're gonna work towards getting our gun and our Ragnarok now. We have a handful of spheres thanks to the last supply drop that we did. I wanted to do the Palessence condenser. See, I got distracted by what I wanted to do, but I was eager to move on to the next thing. It's easy to lose track of what you need to do versus what you want to do versus all those other concepts and ideas. Actually, we want that still. I should have brought nobles with me, but too late now. Now we just hope we see a Ragnarok. And it's just like that. It's that easy. You guys ever just think that the game is too easy? No? No, me neither. Catchable, but just really high level? That's great to hear. I don't know why I didn't even think about it. I guess it's because the what are they called? The knockums that are over there are completely uncatchable. Go ahead and use this time to get around the volcano. Oh, we'll go this way. There should be... Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. Ah, Palworld raids. Coming in with the answers. So, for whoever asked earlier... Oh, gosh. 1 second. So, for whoever who asked earlier, the best raid armor is heat resistant because all 3 Ultra Raid bosses have moves that aggregate heat. Libero, Ryu, Xenolord can all set you on fire. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The level 60 Orward pals can't be caught, I think, which is lame. Oh. Well, now I have different people telling me different things. Can I have someone continue to take a stab at which one is which? And I'm pretty sure you can't catch them, but I might be wrong. Oop, shouldn't have let that go. Wow, that was a terrible toss. Double check, give you some... we're level 32. I think I can give you more than a little bit of time. I think I will give you approximately, I don't know, 10 hours to get this done, maybe more. So I wouldn't worry about getting it done too quickly or too slowly. I guess too slowly is something to still worry about, but wouldn't worry about getting it done too quickly. Got our movement over. It's also a just in case situation. Yeah, it definitely is. Our next chance is in 2.5 hours. So, well, a little under 2.5 hours. And the plan is to be ready for it each time, because if we're not, we could easily make our lives kind of miserable. So, that's the production one. We want the sphere assembly one. Boom. That's ready. Let's make sure we have enough nails. You always need so many nails. Let's see how we're doing over here. The next egg is ready. And I think for just right now, we go ahead and take out our pals there. They were great. Sweepa and Tombat. We're going to go ahead and favorite you two. Were they both work slaves? Nice. That's so awesome. So now we can put in pretty much anything to improve base efficiency. We're putting back in the Wixen. He's going to help us make stuff. And then where is the Ragnarok? One of the Ragnarhawks. Cool. So that's what we're going to use for right now. We don't have any power, of course not. Did we make it? I don't think we did. Infrastructure, the plan was to make it, but then we ran out of materials. Yep. I like having it over by the food. It would be probably in our best interest to make ourselves some electricity. Did I sell all of our electric generating pals? That's right. We only need the levels. One more level, sphere assembly line, and then the high quality hot spring. A high quality hot spring we should be able to do pretty easily. We're going to be able to grab all this stone. Thank you, Anubis and Penking. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we got a little lucky with our stats there. Not the luckiest, but a little lucky, right? A little lucky, and that's all we wanted, was a little bit of luck. Okay, we go ahead and put this one, like, right... Oh, can I just get it here? Guess not. Okay, we'll go over here, that's fine. Okay, there's that, and then we're going to need the... Is it production or weapon? Weapon. We will make that back in a second, but we want the base first. Base being upgraded is important. Quick little break for some water. Honestly, we go ahead and make back the sphere assembly. Oral rigs are immune to spheres. That's what I was afraid of. Still, we've got ourselves a handful of chances to not have a potentially dead run. That also said, this run will not die, as if for whatever reason we are in that situation where the only thing left is a couple of Xenolords or Xenovator or something like that, we will potentially just go to bed and come back. Oh, that's not stone. What am I doing? And hope for the best. Can I please get this? Nice. Cool, we've got the palladium. We just need some wood now, which we still have an axe. So, shouldn't be an issue. Somehow managed to put away all of our... A lucky dig toys. Well, look at that. Let's start by not dealing with these Tokos. Go ahead and finish them off, my guy. Get ourselves the wood. We didn't need that much, but... Nice job. Oh, we had a poison, that'd be even stronger. Gosh dang it, there's another one. Alright, finish him off, please. Thank you. Had two options, take off the Ring of Mercy, or just get off the Dire Howl and let the Dire Howl finish it off. Now we only have 6 bullets, which is unfortunate. And of course there's Tokos over... Oh, okay, they're scared of the dig toys. But we should have a decent shot at this. It's gonna be a little slow, but I think it's probably worth it. Maybe more than a little slow, but still. We have the spheres from Sakurajima to make this a thing. Oops. Oops. Didn't mean to use that. Next time we see them in the rooted state, it's that.
Yeah. Ha.
Can't catch or no worry about it. No worries. I appreciate you looking out for me. You know, there's plenty of times I've overlooked something pretty simple like that, and it's like, oh, that would have been nice. Next time, maybe we'll be able to get the Mimog.
Yeah.
How did you not get hit by that? That was an interesting sphere interaction. Oh, heavy spheres, right.
Yeah.
Really? I should have known. Our capture power is still a little too low. Oh, if that last attack had hit, that would have been much better. There we go. The one curse of when you try to send the attack one way and then it ends up going another way because of the auto aim. You gotta hate that. But the auto aim is a nicety in its own right at some points in the game. An artisan Toko Toko. Interesting.